Why is One Piece peak fiction? Ichiro Oda's genre-defining shonen epic currently spans over 1100 chapters, but why is it peak fiction? This is a story about Monkey D. Luffy's dream of becoming king of the pirates and sailing with his crew to find the titular treasure of the One Piece. And yes, the series delivers the classic shonen themes of friendship, effort, and victory. But what makes One Piece peak fiction is something much more unique than the thematic template of the genre's audience demographic. One Piece as a story reaches beyond being a simple adventure narrative into being a near metafictional epic about the nature of storytelling as a whole. When does a man die? When the legends he created are forgotten by others or are destroyed by forces seeking to eliminate truth. One Piece says, to truly live in the world, we have to live for our dreams. To create our own legends that will one day become the foundation for the dreams of the people living after us. Inherited will is the primary theme of One Piece, and the way people inherit will is through stories. Why is Elden Ring peak fiction? Alright guys, while other people would talk about the lore or the characters, at the end of the day, Elden Ring is a freaking video game. If it's going to be peak fiction, it's going to be through the gameplay. The thing is, the gameplay of these From Software games is kind of hated right now. People will call it spammy or roll slop. They'll be like, where the heck are my combos? But I think that is not a proper perspective on From Software gameplay. The purpose of gameplay in a From Software game goes beyond arcade enjoyment to attain actual thematic and philosophical value. For Elden Ring, the theme is free will.
How long will it be, I wonder, before the tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers?
Free will is the ability for a person to hone in and focus on something from the sea of their conscious and subconscious thoughts. In Elden Ring, this applies to the game's combat and exploration. You could follow these little gold things that point you where to go, but chances are you'll get lost or be underleveled. These things are actually trying to kill you. To play well, you have to actually plan a route and really think about where you want to go and what you need for your character. In combat, this applies to your character build and how you play. Elden Ring is hard. Unless you want hours of trial and error, you have to focus on a build and a playstyle. Use your attacks well, use your summons well, heck, use your horse well. When in doubt, make a build about blocking. The game values the integration of mind and body, not just technical skill. It's not spamming, it's thinking. All of this comes together to make Elden Ring's meaning, not just come from the lore, but primarily through the gameplay. By playing Elden Ring, you unlock and enhance your ability for free will. And that is the answer to the question, why is Pokemon peak fiction? Okay, so yeah, why is the baby game peak fiction? Like, come on, man, these games don't even have stories. Like, you just walk around and press the A button, bro, please, shut up. Alright, listen, anyone who has seen the piracy numbers for a Pokemon game can tell you that the number indicates that there is something very important to the human experience here. 2001: A Space Odyssey doesn't have a story either, and it's one of the best experiences a person can have. There's a lot more to fiction than just reading prose. Just consider what the little intro to Pokemon Fire Red says. Through your adventure, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. That is our biggest objective. Is that not an answer for life itself? And it's also the answer to the question.